welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing another cook with me. We will be making bacon cheeseburger bubble up. You know I love my bubble ups and this is a new one for me, so come along for the ride and let's make dinner. The ingredients we need for our cheeseburger bacon bubble up: 7 pieces of center cut bacon that have been cooked and crumbled. I have 4 ounces of the Cabot Light 75 cheddar cheese shredded. You can use any cheese that you want, you just have to adjust the points. 2 tablespoons of plain breadcrumbs, a 1/4 cup of no sugar added ketchup, a 1/4 cup of mustard, 1 7.5 ounce can of buttermilk biscuits, 1/2 cup of chopped onion, 1 pound of 96% lean ground beef, and optional is some chopped up dill pickle. That's all that is in this recipe. Let's get it started. So the first thing we're gonna do is take our 1 pound of ground beef and our onions and cook them until the meat is cooked through and the onions are nice and soft. And before I do that, I am going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're just gonna let that cook. So our ground beef and onion are nice and cooked. In the original recipe, it calls to add the onion in at this stage, but I like it cooked with the ground beef. I just think it gives it more flavor. And the recipe also calls to mix everything in a bowl. I'm being lazy today and don't want extra dishes, so I'm gonna mix it all right in the pan. So we are gonna start with a 1/4 cup of the no sugar added ketchup. And then we're going to do a 1/4 cup of the yellow mustard. About 2/3 of the bacon. 3 ounces of the cheese, and 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. And we're going to mix this until it's nice and combined. And now we will start assembling the casserole and get it ready for the oven. Okay, in a 9x13 pan that I have sprayed with nonstick spray, I took the tube of biscuits and cut each of the 10 biscuits up into 8 pieces and just scattered them along the bottom. And now I'm going to take the meat mixture and just sprinkle it evenly as I can over the top of the biscuits. And then this will go in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. We will pull it out. We will top it with the remaining cheese and bacon and put it back in for another 10 minutes. So here it is out of the oven. I totally forgot to video putting on the, after you bake it for 20 minutes, you put on the remaining cheese and bacon bits and then put it back in the oven for 10 minutes. I forgot to film that, but pretty self-explanatory. It seems to have gotten a little like crusty and dry, so I'm wondering if maybe next time covering it with foil. I think that might be a good option, but this was the first time I made it, so I actually follow the directions. I'll show you what it looks like plated up. So dinner was very good. We all enjoyed it. The only thing I would change is next time I would definitely cover it before putting it in the oven for the first 20 minutes because it did get a little bit dry. And then I would take it off, put the extra cheese and bacon on, leave it off, and bake it for the last 10 minutes. But that would be the only thing I would change, and I will change my website to reflect that. I did add a little ketchup on top of mine because it did get a little dry. Could also be a little dry because I used the 96% lean ground beef, but I use that all the time and don't find it dry. I think it just got a little overbaked on the top. But it was really good. We enjoyed it a lot. Adam really liked it. And that's it. So it was a pretty successful recipe in my book. So I hope you enjoyed this cook with me. If you did, please feel free to share it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love you to do so. Thanks a lot and have a great night.